Hi there, my name is Jeannine Bryant and I'm the Rightsizing expert from EasyRightsizing.com. Today, I'm talking about how to manage the perpetual inflow of stuff that we constantly have coming into our homes. When I work with clients who have lived in their homes for many, many years, several decades sometimes, their homes tend to be overflowing with stuff because the longer you live in a home, the more that stuff tends to build up, right? Because it never stops coming. We go to the store, we get more stuff. The mailman brings more stuff every day. Packages get delivered to our door. We get things at work, we get things at church, we get things from our friends. The kids bring things home from school. Constantly, we are bringing things into our home, but we're not always getting things out of the home, right? And so there becomes an imbalance pretty soon. So when you've lived in your home for several years or decades even, suddenly the home is overflowing. So today I want to give you 4 of my best suggestions for staying on top of that perpetual inflow of stuff into your home. I really think that if you stay on top of these 4 main suggestions, you can prevent the situation from getting too out of hand. My first tip is to keep a donation basket handy at all times. It really is the best decluttering tool available. I keep ours in our master closet. It's nothing special. It's just a big empty bin that the entire family knows is for items that need to make their way out of our house. It's our donation box. So when we come across a sweater that we're done with, or a book we've already read, or maybe even a piece of decor that I decide I'm tired of dusting, quite frankly, I put it in the donation bin. And when that donation box is full, I simply take a trip to our local charity and drop it off. That donation bin gives everyone in my family a place to put stuff when we realize that we're no longer using it. My second tip is to deal with mail immediately when it comes in the door. Every day the mailman brings us more letters and sometimes more packages, and my top tip is to open all mail immediately and put into the recycling what needs to be recycled, and then put into one tidy stack any mail that needs to be kept or dealt with. You don't necessarily have to pay each bill as soon as it comes in the door, but I do want you to open it up, get it out of the envelope, and put it into a stack, maybe on a desk where you know that it can be found when it is time to pay your bills or to answer your letters or whatever. But getting it out of that envelope or getting items out of the boxes that they came in, the packages that you receive, is a great way to sort of get over that first hurdle of the perpetual inflow of mail that tends to pile up, and then it becomes too overwhelming for us to deal with. So that's my second tip, is to deal with your mail immediately. My third tip is to put away your purchases immediately when you come home from the store. If you make a run to a local big box store, or if you go shopping at the mall and you bring home new items into your home, I want you to immediately decide where they will live in your house and to put them away immediately. There's nothing worse than a whole bunch of shopping bags piling up in a room full of items that you have purchased and you're not quite sure where they're gonna go in your house. That is overwhelming, and it makes you feel like you just wasted a whole bunch of money. So whether it's a piece of clothing, or if it's cleaning supplies, or if it's a new decoration, or if it's a book, find a place in your home immediately when you get home where that item will live. Take it out of the bag, maybe even cut the tags off of it, and put it in its home. And finally, my fourth tip is to do a conscious decluttering several times a year before any big event, birthday, or holiday. So in my house, one of the times that I do a conscious decluttering is right before Christmas time. I know that at Christmas time we're going to be getting a lot more things into our house in the form of gifts and even food and treats that comes into our house. So before all of that starts, I consciously look around my home in each and every room and I think, what here can we get rid of? Because I'm anticipating an influx of stuff coming in over the holidays. Another time of the year that would be good to do this is right around tax time. I think that's a great time to go through your filing cabinet and sort through and get rid of any papers that you no longer need, and you can send it and you can put it through the shredder so that your filing cabinet doesn't get too stuffed. And you might as well do it while you're in there anyway, because you're already gathering up all of those papers for your tax preparer to file your taxes. So you're already in there anyway. You might as well go through and pull out the old records that you no longer need to keep. Another good time that a lot of people like to do this is January, the start of a new year, or in the spring when they want to do some spring cleaning, they feel inspired to do that. Or another time might be the start of a new school year, maybe about September time. If you are a teacher, or if you have kids or remember having kids who are starting school in the fall, that sometimes feels like a fresh start, and it's a good opportunity to do one of these conscious decluttering efforts to really just go through your home and really take a look at what you can let go of, what you're no longer using in your house, and what can go out the door to the donation site. So those are my top 4 suggestions for staying on top of that perpetual inflow of stuff into our homes. I really think if you stay on top of all 4 of those areas, you will prevent the balance of things from getting too out of whack in your home. Thanks so much for watching. If you would like more tips on the right sizing process, please visit my website. It's easyrightsizing.com, and check out the other videos that I have in my series. It's the Easy Rightsizing YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching.